Yeah, what I'm trying to do is just focus on the things that I enjoy doing, which is decorating and painting and being creative and all that kind of thing. So I'm working on a little project with the chicken coop. So I'm working on making signs right now. And I'm a little frazzled and fried, so I got out the wrong paint color. They're all supposed to be this color. So they're all supposed to be this color. And then this one is going to be the one that goes above the hen house. Yes. So this one, because it's been so rainy and stormy, like I really feel like it's going to rain until July at this point. Like, it's crazy. So I just had to bring that in the hopes that it dries. He's out there now trying to button up the coop because we got to get these birds out of here. And hopefully I can go paint the floor after I clean this up. One of the things that I am good at, I should have gone to art school, but one of the things I'm good at is crafts. I don't know all of the most, like, I'm analog, and I like to take the long way on pretty much everything. The most difficult, rocky, mountainous way possible. So here I am making signs, and probably instead of like ordering vinyl letters that I could just slap on here and be done with it, I am tracing them because I did not go to art school. I really should have. That's one of the things that I should have done too. Arts and, performing arts school and whatnot. But, so this is basically like, I don't know, kindergarten crafts. I pop out the little numbers that I just got at a little yard sale, and I pop them out and I trace them and then I paint them freehand. But it's going to be adorable. But look at the spatial recognition. Hello?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I can literally place these here just by eyeballing them, and they're absolutely perfect. Some people, like my darling husband, thinks in numbers and math and spreadsheets. Some people use a creative brain. Some people I think in pictures and noise. Pictures and noise.
Yeah, I've never asked you to clarify what you mean by noise.
All of it is noise. I think in all of the noise. Which is why, when you're on the fucking spectrum, or like you like to say, autism or whatever the fuck, all of the stimulus is noise. All of the chatter is noise. And you can feel it, hear it, see it, like you're attached to the universe and all of the noise. Whether it's somebody mowing the lawn across the town, stars colliding, politics, kids laughing, all of it. Dogs barking, hens clucking, all of it. And all I think in is pictures and noise, but that's how I can see patterns. That's how I understand spatial recognition. That's how I can see and become a narc slayer.
Five fucking years and I never asked that question.
Yeah, because you don't know shit about me. So when I would have meltdowns, or things would be too intense for me, or I would need fucking headphones, or like I would need a fucking break and I would never get one, you would just push me off a cliff. You would push me into the fire. You would push me into the front of this shit. And yeah, I don't have any flight in me. I'm a fucking warrior. But I don't have any flight in me because I've never had a choice. It is fucking fight or freeze. And I didn't have a lot of time to freeze because somebody had to show the fuck up for us in a goddamn developing country where we don't speak the language. So that we could drive a project forward. as opposed to you who fucking sees something shiny, or, you know, you will say, oh no, I don't know about, you know, how I feel about professionalism or professional accolades, where that's kind of funny because every other day you're inventing some new job you're gonna fucking do. You're gonna be a fucking carpenter and a realtor and a fucking astronaut and a goddamn horse whisperer and a fucking duck wrangler. Every fucking day it's something new that you're gonna do, some new scheme. And if one of us is gonna make sure these projects are driven to success, it is me. And then when it's successful, you take the credit. Everybody fucking thinks you owned a hotel in goddamn Costa Rica. Everybody fucking thinks you owned a hotel in Costa Rica, and I was the fucking gardener? Shit. Hey girl, hey. Here it is, a new day, girl day. And my bangs are in a timeout. So I am, again, working on my signs for the chicken coop. Can't see what they are yet because you got to have the big reveal, but it's going to be hilarious. And pure camp. So I am doing more of the things that entertain me, and I'd really like to find a very specific kind of graphic designer from the LGBT community to execute this here thing. So I will have to do some research on finding a community member to take care of this for me. But if it's executed properly, it's going to be absolutely hysterical. Oh, shit. Oh, God. So anyway, maybe I can fix that.
I'm sure you can.
But make it look like more of a shadow.
It's perfect. You should drop shadow them all.
Anyway, no, I'm not going to drop shadow them all. I have to stop the madness at some point. Although that does look like, but the drop shadow does look good. It's a good suggestion. So then I have in my next day, because of course we fought all day yesterday. Because why would you start the day not fighting when you start the day making love? And then it just evolves from there. So one of the things that I have made it very clear is that I want to eat better. And so this morning I was made this lovely breakfast of sauteed kale and brown rice. And this morning is sun-dried tomatoes. I can't handle, from a sensory perspective, I cannot handle those big chunks, so I'm going to get those out.
Just throw them in my bowl.
I also, from a sensory standpoint, can't handle eating without a...
All right.
So, at any rate, it's a banner day. I'm going to do my mastermind class tonight. I have something else in the works that I heard back on to schedule an appointment, which is progress moving in a direction, in a forward motion. And I had breakfast made for me. I am going to have dinner made in the crock pot as promised, which is unexpected. Chicken coop is making progress, so hopefully we're going to at least be able to get the meats out because they smell so bad. So bad. Noted. No brooders in the house, but especially Cornish crosses. There's a reason they're food. But, you know, all kidding aside, I don't know that I'll do that again. I don't know. I feel like I'm becoming a vegetarian more and more every day, aside from butt nuggets, because I know that they can have, a happy, super happy life and be the equivalent of a cow in India. So, and worshipped but yeah, this chicken thing, I don't know. I had an amazing bowl of texturized vegetable protein last night, so that's something we could look at. Legumes and whatnot. I was a vegetarian for about 15 years when I was growing up. And I got really hungry. I was a kid and I didn't know what I was doing, so like my version of being a vegetarian was like a Big Mac with no meat. You know what I mean? The wisdom of a 14-year-old. But, I have compassion and I try. So maybe, being a pescatarian, like, because I'll grow fish up there in the pond. So maybe like an ovo pescatarian, vegetarian, I don't fucking know. Whatever labels. But I'm going to eat this. And optimistic for a better day. This is the roller coaster, and this is the homesteading, and I'm having a blast making these signs, and I literally cannot wait to show them to you. So this morning, well, today is like the math state testing, so I'm making him his favorite charcuterie, which he loves, for lunch. Trying to do the good mom thing. Well, you know, the cute lunch mom thing, right? So, pistachios, apricots, peaches, prunes, Triscuits, cheese, strawberry, and pepperoni. But the thing I love the most is that every day I try to write him a little love note. And so he will get this today in his lunch as a little surprise, just to let him know that I'm thinking of him. Haven't had coffee yet, so it's not my best handwriting, but he'll get like a little note like this, and then I always try to let him know that I can't wait to see him. So yeah. So here's this little cute little ice pack. And I don't know if you all have ever seen these, but these are awesome. I got these at IKEA. This little Capri Sun. And he is ready to have everyone be jealous of his lunch.